It's time for all of us to come together, for all of us to be at the table. We all live here. Black, white, man, woman, we all live here. We all need to come to the table. We need to set our emotions aside and get some business done so that we can live the life and dream the dream.
Our economy is pushing because there is an advent of entrepreneurs that are pushing the economy, that are driving the economy, that are driving the tech fields.
With unemployment being at an all-time low, that is something that is wonderful. And this is something that should be on mainstream media. And more mainstream media, they need to put this information out there and show that this country is in a great place right now, because when we have jobs, that is a very good thing, and it is happening under our current president. And looking out there and seeing what other people have proposed for our lives, it's very scary to just sit back and not do anything. We cannot just sit back and allow these things to happen. That is taking away our lives, our livelihood, and we also need to protect our children and our grandchildren that are coming after us. This is about our families as well, who will be here when we are no longer here. We need to set things up so that now and in the future, people will still live a free life, because this is the best place to be. It's our responsibility to keep it that way.
Black women are aborting their babies, so 800,000, it's so many babies, per year. And you look at that, threatens our economy too. Right. Any nation who looks and decides that they want to get rid of their babies and kill their babies, you can understand why we're not doing so well.
I just had an experience like a week ago where the pregnancies of these young children, and I call them children because they're like 13 and 14, and they're at the late stage of that pregnancy, 8 to 9 months, and the babies are being aborted. Being a Christian, I know that God is not happy with the things that are happening now, because it's almost like we're wiping out a whole generation.
But think of the impact and the legacy that if you were not here, that we would have lost.
Our Constitution was based on the Bible, and the God of the Bible states that birth and the ability to procreate comes from Him. It's a gift that He gave every woman. And when we are aborting at that kind of a rate, we can't even measure how our legacies have been impacted.
How can you look another woman in the face and tell them to kill their own child when you could have very well not be here yourself? The statistics say 1 out of 3. That means in this table right here, Betty, you don't supposed to be here. No future, no legacy, no contribution to America, nothing. President Trump, when he sent in the order to first provide the options before abortion, because that is not what we stand for. We stand for dreams, liberty, life, pursuit of happiness, all those things. But first of all, it's life.
Regardless of your faith beliefs, you cannot deny the fact that life begins at conception. And our founding fathers believed in that principle. And they designed our country based on the fact that life is given from the Creator. So for us to paint a picture that life does not begin at conception, or that it is the Christian thing to have an abortion, we are really fooling ourselves. But Lady Liberty says something that's so poignant. She says, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free." That's the child in the womb. A huddled mass yearning to breathe free, to have a chance to live out the character of his creed. When we abort, we deny that child what every immigrant who has come to this country has been given through our Constitution, a chance at life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness. That gift deserves that. That child in the womb deserves that.
We need to vote based on policies and principles, not based on the color of someone's skin, not based on the stereotypes or the attachments that are to a particular race. We need to vote based on, do policies work? Does it make sense? Does it flow? Is it for the well-being of the nation?
If she hasn't done anything in the last 20 years for development, then don't vote for the incumbent. Vote for a new leadership. So it's leadership.
Does the candidate that you're casting a vote for truly reflect your values? Don't just listen to the news without digging deeper into their voting records, finding out what they're truly about. A vote is a powerful tool that every American citizen has been given and armed with, so take advantage of it.
Again, it's about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Because we understand that when we vote red, we're voting for those that died and were willing to sacrifice for our freedom.
Try to rally the community. And I know in some communities that's very hard because you've got too many different factions going on. But I feel that if you could just rally the community and make people realize what is at stake.
We are Republicans. We represent the Republic of the nation under one God, and that we stand for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We protect life, people. We have to vote straight red. We are our brother. We are our sister's keeper. Trump can only, our president, our wonderful president, can only do but so much, but it starts with us. And we have to go to the polls. And if we do not vote, we're already giving a yes to those that believe in abortion.